Hello everyone and welcome to another train sim world video. In today's video we are doing 2 Kilo 33 London Euston to Milton Keynes and an 8 car 350. Let's go. Right. Wow, laggy. Vigilance. DSD. TPWS AWS. TPWS. Map. There we go. Lights, daylight, instrument and desk, key, reverser. I'm surprised I'm pretty sure there should be a, maybe there isn't, but I thought in these trains there'd be a TPWS, AWS operational. There are 390s doors on the blow up. We've got a green signal, so we don't need to worry about doing any of that. And we are outside of the station. That defib I've not done. I don't think that's a defib I've done. Okay, who cares that I need to lock doors? There's a defib, there's a defib. Where was the defib? Oh, balls. Where was the defib? Is it really all the way down here? I don't know. Anyway, now we're running late. I'm sure I'll make that time up, to be fair. Right, let's get out of here. Where was the defib? Was it here? Yes, I bet it was. Yeah, it's right there. Right next to my cab. Sorry about that, guys. Not very simulator driver of me there. Let's go looking for fucking collectibles. Right, next stop is Harrow and Euston. I can do that. We can get there. Surprising these don't stop at Wembley. I believe they do if there's a match day or something big going on, like maybe a concert or something. But other than that, they don't stop at Wembley, which is weird. Right, on to 25 miles an hour. Well, remember that we're an 8 car today, not a 12 car. Which can be difficult to remember. I feel like whether it's 8 or... Normally if it's 12, you know always to go to the end of the platform. However, when it's an 8, sometimes you don't go to the end of the platform, sometimes you do. Yeah, today's service should be about an hour. There we go. Bit of power. I've got all day to go up this hill. Right, there's a 40 limit. Is it 40 for us? I didn't think it would be. Is it? Yes. Okay, cool. I know that's sort of cheating when you're doing HUD bus, but do you know what? Oh well. We're going on line C. But yeah, the last time I was on here, it was in the 710. It was a collaboration with Melbourne train guy who was in the 378. We are on line C for today, which I believe would be the down far, not the down slow, sorry. Obviously we're not a fast train. Oh, there's a 40 there. And a nasty downhill. Isn't this normally where the 710s go? Except I'm hoping I don't get... No, I don't get a 35. Or a 30, sorry. I'm going to speed today. I say that and I nearly instantly speed. Right, up to 75 we go. That's better. Not far to Harrow-Woolston, what's it, about 7 miles? Where are we stopping after Harrow-Woolston? Bushy, oh wow, quite a fast service then. No, isn't it always Bushy? Yeah, Bushy, Watford, Kings Langley, Apsley, Hemel Hempstead, Berkhamsted, Tring, Cheddington, Leighton, Buzzard, Bletchley, and Milton Keynes. So we're sort of all stops after Bushy. Oh, sorry, we are all stops after Bushy. And that is 75 miles an hour. In real life, these have a hard speed set, so as soon as you hit 110, the unit will stop accelerating. It sort of holds it at 110, so you don't go over. Same thing like with the Azumas in real life, and probably all the 8OX family. They can go 140, but they lock themselves to 125 even if the speed set isn't on. Pardon me. Hope you didn't hear that. There's another 350. Is that a 4? Oh no, it's an 8. Oh, nice. Nice shot. He's come from an off of the map destination. Yeah, as I'm recording this, Birmingham Crew hasn't had any updates yet, so at the moment, that's probably the biggest disaster in TSW history. I feel like it goes up to 90 here. Was it? I wasn't paying attention, I was getting a screenshot. No, it's still 75. Yes. Right doors on. Let's not unlock the right doors, please. Right, let's... Does it work now? Yeah, there we go. Just have to flick the horn up and down and the cameras will start working again, and so will your horn. Coming up to Wembley Yard, well, Euston sidings, then a little further is Wembley Yard and all of its things. What is that up there? Nothing. I think it's just an orange tree and I thought it was an overground train. Very easy to do this time of year. Even worse, it's just an orange building. Lol. Right, there was a 75 limit on the ground, so I know we're still at 75. There's the moon in front of us. What time is it? About 1:45 in game. Right, 75 again. Put a bit of step 1 acceleration on. Make sure map is zoomed out, which it is. And there's a 90 limit, so let's go up to 4 throttle. Get up to 90. There's the back of an intermodal rake. which might be following us the whole way. Could you imagine? And there is Wembley Stadium over there, I think. Yes, just there. Wembley Stadium. Wonder what that was. It's just a massive light. Yeah, here's an intermodal rake that's probably going to be sat behind me the whole way. Oh, I feel bad for you, considering that those freights are actually faster than the all-stoppers. Right, a bit of coasting. Or he might have only just arrived into Wembley Yard, to be fair, because he's not even that far. Although he's technically in Euston sidings, not Wembley Yard, so who knows. That looked like a speed reduction down to 75, so let's get a bit of brake in it. There we go. Oh, Pendolino, hello. There's the 75 limit. There's another 75 limit, and there is a 90 limit, so once we get to the end of these platforms we know we can go up to 90. In fact, I'm just going to go for it now, because we won't accelerate to 75 before we can speed up to 90, which we can now. Yeah, soon we'll have the 805 for this route. Everybody thinks it's for Birmingham to Crewe, but it can't be, because Birmingham to Crewe, unless they make a modern timetable for it, is set in 2019. So the only way this could come, the 805 could come to Birmingham Crewe, is if they made a 2025 or 2024, late 2024 timetable for it. But at the moment I think it's just going to be for West Coast Mainline South. I'm not sure, I think it's coming with a new timetable, but I'm not sure if it is actually. But I think Harrow and Wilston's just round the corner. What are we looking at? 2.2 miles. So when we get to Kenton, I reckon about... Oh, hello, Pendolino, didn't see you coming. There's a 710 as well. I think about 50% brake on this meter here, which is about minimum brake. Should do the trick. .5 miles. Yes, as we pass here, a bit of minimum brake. And now we get us stopped for Harrow and Wilston. Nice. Bit of minimum brake. There is a Bakerloo stock. Or a Bakerloo line service with a 72 stock, sorry. Let's not muddle up words. Yeah, I've got confidence that this will be okay. Actually, I'll probably put them on a bit too early, which is mad. 90 miles an hour and braking a mile early is way too early. You'd have thought it'd be way too late. Normally a mile out you have to do like a full service brake with the HST. Right, let's come in at 20 miles an hour. Oh, let's come in at 25. I think 25 is an acceptable speed. Oh, there's another 72 stock coming out. Bakerloo line seems actually realistic for this time of day. Not throughout the whole timetable, of course. Is there an 8-car marker at this station? That's what I need to know. Or are we just going down to the end? Looks like we're just going down to the end. Yeah, I reckon about here will do. We actually arrived here late, was too smooth on the entry. Although we probably would have got here 30 seconds early, but I left Euston a bit late. Didn't I? Yeah, I left Euston a minute late, so... There we go, a bit of step 1 acceleration. Sorry, notch 1 acceleration. Next stop, Bushy. And speed limit is 90. 2, 3, and hold it a bit longer, and go 4. Been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes already. Heck, where does the time go? It's actually 100 mile an hour limit. Hello. Oh, hello. Didn't see you coming. He's off to Crewe. And drive that service between Birmingham and Crewe. Well, probably not that specific service because the timetable's different, but... Oh, and a 377. Yeah, you can drive between Birmingham and Crewe. You have more variants of the 350 to use in. I'm hoping the 350 improvements make their way onto this route. And if you have them, you have a 350 variant substitute in. And there's a Pendo. Wow, really busy route today. There he goes. Heading down south. For a 90. Don't need that much brake. Do need some though. There we do. There we do. Wow, there we go. There's the 90. Sounds awful. What's this for? Speed limit for an 80? Yes. Alright, we're basically coasting to that, so I don't reckon we'll put a bit of brake. Oh, have I got... Turns out I had some power on. Actually, we probably need about 50% braking for Bushy. Probably a bit more than that, actually. Ah, textures are gone. Lovely. Right, I'm gonna leave and rejoin once I stop here. Yeah, I misjudged this stop a bit. I'm used to just going through it in the Avantis. Yeah, this is... If you go to the IRL Trains and Buses playlist on this channel, I have train spotted here before. About this time last year. Right. Yes, I'm gonna save it. And I'm gonna go to main menu and come back in. I'll be 2 seconds. There's a bit of immersion break in that, but you know what? It is what it is. This says unlock doors, but the doors are unlocked. Alright, let me... There we go. That's going to delay us even more. It's alright, Watford Junction's just round the corner. And obviously, because I've left, even the GSMR's buggered off. There we go, confirm de-reg start, cancel. Yes, textures are back for now anyway. Alright, 75 miles an hour. Off we go. Yes, we're doing at Watford soon, and I'm hoping we'll have a couple minutes sat at Watford actually. No, we have 30 seconds sat at Watford. LOL. Alright. Between Bletchley and Milton Keynes I can probably make up some time, to be fair. Right. Power off. Put it into about 50% brake. $350, $350. $350s everywhere. We're taking over. Oh, there's a 710 in there as well. Put a bit more brake on. I'm not sure that we needed it, but it's always good to be safe. You're not supposed to be aggressive with driving, you're supposed to be conservative. Well, with driving, I'm not talking anything else. There we go, stopped at Watford, back on time. Not many people here, so we can actually close train doors a little bit early. And we can start getting back on schedule. Kings Langley, Apsley. And then notch 2 acceleration. And that 350 is going as well. 3. Yes it is. And notch 4. A couple of tones to the guy that's train spotting. Did you spot him? Okay, he's the cameraman there. I like how you can hear the sort of electricity that would be in the pantograph. Isn't that nice? Right, 90 miles an hour. And then it comes back down to 75 anyway, so we'll just hold it at 75. And then coast, because it comes out, and when we come out it will go down to 70. Is it the... yeah, and then as we come out we should really be sort of 50-25% braking towards King's Langley. Well, that should be fully zoomed out, so let me do that. There you go, 70 warning. Warning for a 70. Three, 2, 1. Is that 0? No, that's off. Yeah, that's brakes, so that's off. There we go. We'll just hold it down to 70. I wonder if in Train Sim World they'd ever add a sound effect that makes it sound like your ears pop. Like when you go in and out of tunnels and your ears pop. I wonder if they'd ever add like a sound effect that would make you sort of feel that or think of that. Do you know what I mean? So you'd go into a tunnel and you'd hear this noise and it'd make it sound, it would be the sound of like your ears popping or something. Probably a very complex and difficult thing to do. Right, let's try a bit of 25% brake. Want it somewhere sort of... okay, we'll do min brake then. I feel like this is a bit early to be honest, but... speed reduction to 75. How far have we got? We've got a fair way to the platform, to be honest. Yeah, I'm going to take the brakes off. No, yeah, take the brakes off. Just sort of crawl it in a bit more. Because we're going quite slow. Oh, there's a 350. Looks like a single. No, it's a double. Nice. There we go. Doors open, and we're about 30 seconds before departure, which is alright. We're actually here 5 seconds early. Next stop, Apsley, which I'm pretty sure is just round the corner, isn't it? What is that? Okay, never mind, it's gone. You see that just on the top of the wiper? That really weird texture. Might just be a reflection. In all fairness. Oh. Hello, 350. Right, I feel like the station is just round here. Is it? What's the speed limit? 75? No, 100, heck. No, it's not just round here. I thought it was just round there, but obviously not. It's just there though, isn't it? No, it's not. I'm so confused. I thought it was literally just round the corner. Alright, off we go. No, that is Apsley Station. Yes, so I've cocked this up. Massively. .390, going the other way. Got about a minute sat here. Can I open the... Yeah. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, but do you know what? Looks like that door's closing. Oh well. So, can I just go down every single... just one by one? Nice. Right. Let's close doors. Am I supposed to know when the door's closed? I mean, they must be closed by now. Yeah, cool. It's a 100-mile limit. Next stop, Hemel Hempstead. Which isn't for a while, I do believe. So let's get up to 100. There's some 350s going northbound. Well, on the fast lines, they're on the down fast. Even though they're technically going up, but we won't get into that. Look, there's the hamburger on the banner repeater. Up to 60 miles an hour. It's weird because like 60 miles an hour in like a car or a truck or a bus probably feels like you're racing. But 60 mile an hour in one of these is just like, we're barely moving. 50% brake on the gauge. Coming down for Hemel Hempstead. I thought Hemel Hempstead wasn't for a while. I think it's Berkhamsted isn't for a while. I think that's a false one. No, it is a genuine signal. No, it's not. Signal's green, so I don't know what that's all about. Right, it's a 100-mile-an-hour limit still. Nice. It's not bad, stop that. No, let's take it that way. Oh. Oh, do you know what? Yeah, we will save. Oh, that is a really good stop. That is a really good stop. We got 350, 102. And 350, 104. No, 350, 123. Nice. Nice enough. That looks like a cool waiting room. As waiting rooms go, that one looks pretty small. Fancy. I don't know. I don't know where that came from, to be honest. Why are you on the fast track? Nothing stops here. For a while, anyway. Anyway, let's get gone. Don't want to be at Emil Hempstead much longer. Meet me. Meet me. There we go. Next stop, Berkhamsted. 3.4 miles away. Yes. It's basically just one big straight line. And from Berkhamsted, where have we got? Tring, Cheddington, Leighton Buzzard, Bletchley and Milton Keynes. In about half an hour's time. Zooming along. No one's going to catch us. Couple of crossovers here. So that things can get onto the fast line and other things can get onto the slow line in event of either an emergency or engineering works or whatever. 100-mile-an-hour limit. And this looks like the right hand curve as you come into Berkhamsted, so bit of braking. No, we're 2 miles away. Bit of acceleration. My judgment is quite poor, to say the least. Milton T. Does that not scroll along? Does it not? I thought it always did. It is definitely as you go around this corner. Oh, it says you go around a... Yeah, it says you go around a right, then there's a left just afterwards. And there's an 85 limit, so I'll start coasting here now, actually. I think we've just gone through a neutral section anyway. Oops. Right, and I'm waiting for it to go to actually not 50% in now. Let's do a little bit less than 50. Down to 65. Yeah, in the Pendos, it's literally round this corner, then you're there. Obviously, going around the outside on the lines, you have it takes a little bit longer. Right, about 50% brake will do. Slowing, 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 slowing. There's another 350 there. Oh, here we are. Looks like a 12-car service, that. 1, No, just 8. Just 8 car service. Oh dear, excuse the person dying in the background. 30 seconds prior to departure, let's get out of here. Then we go 2. Then we go 3. We go... Oh no, I've already gone to 4 apparently. There's Pendolino going southbound. So impressive how busy this route is. It's mental. Oh yes, I forget. Down to 85, no longer up to 100. That privilege has been taken away from us. Next stop late. No, next stop Tring. Yes. Which is where any Tring service obviously will terminate. But we are not a Tring service, so we will continue on. Oh, looks like they've got some forming in the tunnels. Not ideal. Don't want to jinx anything, but we've only had blurry textures once at Bushy, which is fair enough because it was loading in Watford and all of its stupendous amount of platforms. Does Watford have more platforms than Euston? What does Euston have? Let's see. It might do, you know. Because Watford's got 2, 4... 6, 7 plus 4, so Watford's got about 11 platforms, I think. And Euston, no, Euston might have 12 to be fair. I think we're speeding. No, we're not, it's up to 90, that's fine. Off we go. And then let's just coast. Because I can't imagine Tring is that far away. But if you're enjoying, please do like and subscribe. We are not far off from 300 subscribers. And doing a 9.5 hour TSW stream. Which would be, ouch. 9.5 hours sat down. That's going to be painful. Right, this signal is normally a protecting Tring, so I'm going to start to slow down for Tring. Considering that we're going quite fast. Yeah, Tring is just here. Right, let's not enter a platform at about 60 miles an hour, so a bit of control in the vehicle you're driving would show, I'm sure would all the passengers would be grateful for. Right, and now let's release a bit of the brakes. Just sort of glide it in. Is it an S-car marker here? It looks to be. Slightly past the signal. No, it's just before the signal. My eyes aren't very good, clearly. Doors open. We're actually here a minute and a half early. Which is good. People on the far sides, which is nice. Always. Even though there's nothing here. It says welcome to Tring and welcome to Tring, so they're going to be waiting there all day. 20 minutes now till Milton Keynes. This bit is a lot faster. In fact, there's, what, almost 10 minutes between Bletchley and Leighton Buzzard, or Leighton Buzzard and Bletchley on this service, really. This is where I find out I haven't turned my microphone on the whole drive. No, I have. $2.25, off we go. Into notch 1 acceleration. Just horn because there's quite a few people around. Which I suppose you could do in the UK if there was people in front of the yellow line, or you didn't know if there was going to be people in front of the yellow line. Right, off we go. What's the speed limit? 90, yes. About to go up to 100, nice. So we can get some real high speed running in here. This is where the service becomes a little bit more stretched out. A little bit less commuter and a bit more semi-express. A bit like the start of the service was between London, Euston and Harrow and Euston, where we went through the abandoned platforms at Queen's Park, Wembley, and then the station after that was Harrow and Euston. And you pass through all the metro stations that are served by London Underground and London Overground. It's weird to think the Bakerloo line once went to Watford Junction. I couldn't imagine the Bakerloo line onto Watford Junction. I've only ever known it to go to Harrow and Euston. So yeah, that's a weird thought. Well, up to 100 we go. Green signal to the left of us, so I wonder if there's anything coming. Not as far as the eye can see. Which isn't very far, to be fair. Not much longer to go now. This is where we approach Chedding. No. Not for a while yet. Right, we're up to 100. Let's just coast. Let's be efficient in our driving method. Anything next to us now? Again, not as far as the eye can see. Probably will be something soon though. Although that is on double yellows, so maybe not. Right. That looks like Cheddington to me. Indeed is. Let's do a bit more brake actually. Once we get down to the speed I'm comfortable we can control. Because Cheddington's not the longest of platforms. Oh, let's not. Let's just glide along. Oh. No. Doors is what I wanted. And we're due out in about 50 seconds. Anything coming through here? Anything coming this way? No, what colour's this signal? Red. Heck, there better not be anything coming this way. Right, and off we go. Well, not quite, we gotta wait for the doors to close. I basically rolled on. I don't think the next stop's too far. I don't think. 4 miles, okay. It's not too far, but it's not close either. Looks like dynamic weather is doing dynamic weather things. Nyam. Oh dear. DSD hasn't gone off basically the whole time. That's how much we've been razzing that handle up and down. Yeah, it seems to be running smooth. Considering it's the West Coast Mainline. Got green signal on both the up lines. So the up fast and the up slow. Both have green, so it's very likely we're about to see maybe 2 sets of 350s, a 390 and a 350. Maybe even a 66 and a 350 or a 390, who knows. Won't know till it comes past. If anything comes past, it might be automatic signalling here. Is it automatic signalling? Yes, I think it is. That signal's just gone green. Something is probably coming down that way. Green signal. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the next station's just round here. No, it's not. I will coast though, because we're doing like 100. Yeah. So I'll coast. Confirm deregister. Confirm. On. Oh, squeaky chair. GSMR's just popped on. That shouldn't really be happening on the move. And it has started raining. Which is nice. Which means last time the weather was doing something funny. The game was very yuck on this route. Let's just put a bit of 50% brake in. And let's find where the wiper button is on this train. Windscreen, heater, wiper, interval. I don't think it's that bad. Right, okay, can we have a bit more brake, please? There's a 390 going northbound. I knew something was coming. And come into a stop here. And we have just over a minute sat here. And passengers are going to do passenger things.
Security personnel tour this station 24 hours a day.
Right, let's go. Obviously we're going to have to be a little bit more gentle. Here comes the 390 southbound. But yeah, we're going to have to be a little bit more gentle because... well, what was I going to say? Yeah, it's raining, so we can't just full power it instantly. Although this is the 350 and we know Desi's are goated, so... Yeah, what does everyone think of these longer 350 runs? I quite like them, I just wish I had time to do them more often. There's another 390 southbound. And there's a green signal here, which means he needs to be coming this way as well. I was quite hit with a pantograph, that probably would have shocked me in more than one way. What speed limit? 90. About to come up to 100. Yeah, let's stay fully concentrated. Or try to anyway. This is not the corner for Bletchley, although saying that, let's coast for Bletchley. Because 90 is the current speed limit. Until it goes up to 100 there, but I'm just going to ignore that and just coast. Yeah, it's weird. Blue skies, and yeah, it's chucking it down. Looks like this right now in the UK, to be fair, as of this moment. Except it's just not raining, which is good. Miles an hour. There's that 390 racing. Oh, he's not actually going that fast, considering I'm only doing 80. He's probably only doing 100. 110. Saying that he is leaving us in the dust by a fair rate of knots. This is probably about to load in Bletchley. So let's put brakes on just under 50%. min brake. I'm saying that it's not on the marker for 1.6 miles away, so there's even a bit of power on him. So I've been coasting quite early then. Like quite early. Let's go stand! 40 if you're going across. Right, this is where them trees are, isn't it? If I get out and look up to the sky, I should find some trees somewhere. Look, there they are. Trees! Secrets of West Coast Mainline South. With chat. Right, let's min brake. Because the station is coming up, so yeah, min brake. Then we'll just razz it round the corner to Milton Keynes. Nice, just slowly bringing it down. Let's put a bit more brake on. Have the textures gone again? No, they haven't. I thought they had. Right, 8 to 12 car. Let me just... Doors open. And we'll razz it round the corner to Milton Keynes. It's given us 4 minutes to get there. Really? 4 minutes to get in there? I suppose we are on the bay platform and it might put us down to reds. I hope not though. Off we go. I don't really think we even need the wiper on, to be honest. Right, 2, 3, 4. Right, 90. Oh, there's a shed. Why has it stopped? Oh, it's following that other Milton Keynes service, isn't it? Hello, shed. Okay, I've got a single yellow, double yellow, so let's take power off. So it looks like this is some sort of approach control for Milton Keynes. There's a 350 stuck. Is that 66 actually stuck? Stop signal. Because of that 350, which is stopped at instruction. No, so there's nothing wrong. Or is that is there two 350s that have split there? No. It's just a bit of traffic. It's just a bit of a build-up of traffic. Bit of min brake. There we go, I just had to unplug and replug my headphones in if you're wondering why I was spamming the DSD pedal. Because obviously if it went off I wouldn't have heard it. Obviously AWS, you can see it go off via the AWS alarm thing. But DSD, no such charm. Right, and obviously I've got to assume the signals are red. So I can see otherwise. It's still a red, so we'll just crawl it in. Just give it a bit more of a slowdown so we're below 20, not above 20. Does it stop raining? No, it's still raining. I don't think it is actually. Let me turn that off. Let's go to about 15. Nice. Am I late? Yeah, I'm probably gonna be. What's the speed limit past the signal? 40. Okay. A quick power handle 3. Rise it up to 40. Nice. Rightio. My headphones just done it again for whatever reason. Sorry about that. At least with this game I can detect it straight away. Unlike Transport Fever where it was probably choppy for the whole video. Alright, we're already at 15. No need to panic. Yeah, I hope you all have enjoyed today's video. If you have, be sure to like, subscribe, and I shall see you all next time for some more Train Sim World 6. Goodbye for now.